We continue to discuss with you the situation on the front line of the Russian-Ukrainian war. Before we begin, please don't forget to like this video, write some comments and subscribe this channel to show your support for the Ukrainian people who are fighting for their future and for their freedom. SBU and Navy carried out unique special operation near Yevpatoria. The Ukrainian drones hit the eyes of the complex S-400 Triumf, radars and antennas. After the radar was destroyed, the Navy hit the S-400 Triumph launch vehicles with 2 Neptune cruise missiles. In result, the Russian air defense system worth around $1.2 billion was destroyed. Unreal loss for Russia. High Command is in total shock. Military experts suggest that the long-awaited American ATACMS ballistic missiles are allegedly already in storage in Ukraine and waiting to be used. Also, experts predict that there will be no Russian offensive this year in Ukraine. The Kremlin has brought a huge army to Ukraine, but there is no way to fully provide it with weapons. The average readiness of Russian troops is 50%, with a minimum combat capability of 75%. The largest horde is in the Liman-Kupiansk area, and the Russians have not succeeded in any part of the front. What's going on in Bakhmut area? The Russians claim to have left Andriivka, but this information has not yet been officially confirmed. Klishchiivka has been cleared for Russian airborne troops, and the paratroopers have retreated. Kadyrov's commanders have not come up with anything better and are preparing a midday assault there. Too many reserves have been brought to Bakhmut area, but they have not been able to stop the powerful assault of the Ukrainian army. In Tokmak area near Novoprokopivka and Novodanylivka, the Russians launched a counterattack. The attack towards the rear of Novodanylivka was partially unexpected. It was an attempt by the Russians to surround the Ukrainian wedge into the enemy's defense in Robotyno area. The Russian enemy is already looking at Ukrainian wedge and wants to cut off the Ukrainian Armed Forces. Meanwhile, the Russians claim that the Ukrainian Armed Forces have already reached the outskirts of Novoprokopivka. When Ukrainian soldiers take Tokmak, the Russian occupiers will have very little chance of holding Berdyansk and Melitopol. The battle for Tokmak could be decisive. It is actually the culmination of the Ukrainian Armed Forces summer offensive. In this video, Ukrainian fighters destroyed the Russian T-80 BVM tank. By the way, the Russian propaganda called this tank impenetrable, but the Ukrainian aerial reconnaissance men of the 27th Brigade of National Guard quickly debunked this myth. And in this footage is excellent training on the Russian T-72 by Ukrainian Armed Forces. This is how Ukraine continues to fight for its future and for its freedom. Please do not stand aside. Support Ukraine. Like this video, write some comments and subscribe this channel. Glory to Ukraine, glory to heroes.